Lagbaja. He titled it Prayer for the Youth. And it's a very good way to start this part of the Zuma Big Talk where we're talking about social media. Now, it is okay to own a technology. What is not okay is to be owned by technology. But what we have today, everybody or most people have a computer in their hands in form of a phone, and a smartphone, okay? A phone that could, access the internet and the world. And one of the things that have come with these smartphones is social media, from Facebook to Twitter to Instagram to TikTok to name it, social media apps everywhere and anywhere, and people have access to this. What now? The challenge with it is that sometimes it takes the bulk part of our time, takes the bulk part of our daily experiences. Sometimes you even go to events, you have people seated together, but they're not together. You understand? You have people seated together, but they're actually just on their phone. So on the Zuma Big Talk this morning, we're looking at social media. As a matter of fact, some people have made millions from social media. Some people are just there to consume other people's content. And so Zuma Big Talk today, we want to discuss how can we encourage the young people to do more with their smartphones and social media than just consuming content, good, bad, and ugly. Someone said to me that just as excess food, right, is dangerous to the health, is how excessive use of the social media is also excessive access to information, is also dangerous to the mind of the individual. So social media is what we're talking about today. How do you use social media? What do you use your social media for? And how do you intend to manage your time using social media? If you'd like to share with us, the phone lines are open immediately. 0818 22 22 205. Alternatively, 0903 22 29 797. Lawrence, how do you use social media?
Well, Kemi, first thing first, social media has come to stay.
Absolutely.
There's no denying it. I remember when it first crept into the system, some people thought it was just a passing phase, but it's come to stay, and it's permeated all facets of our human endeavors. And just like you said, there are so many positives to it, and a lot of people are making money, a lot of people are getting information, education, learning, a lot of people are also being entertained positively, depending on the sites you visit and the apps you use and so many other things. But I think what we are talking about now is the danger of excessive access, making yourself a dumping ground to content that do not necessarily add value to your life. And this is in context of time. We all have 24 hours in a day. So if you spend half of that for very unproductive purposes on the social media, you've wasted 12 hours of your life that day. There are a lot of people who are into small scale businesses, buying and selling, and with the help of social media, they've been able to expand their businesses. They've been able to get across frontiers and stuff like that. And also, there are a lot of people who work, who do the remote work and so many other things like that. And through the help of the internet and the social media, they are also able to expand the scope of their work. But there are others whose sole purpose is wake up in the morning, open those apps, open those pages, and consume jokes, consume messages that are not productive to your mind at all. 24 hours, that's all you do. That's all you do. 24 hours, that's all you do. Nothing productive. And it's such a very big shame.
Absolutely. There's also the aspect of the fact that people see treated pictures. People see pictures that have been the artificial technology have rearranged. You understand, and then they feel that this is how the other person's life is. Why is my own life not that way? And it gives you good opportunity to be ungrateful. And unfortunately, ingratitude will bring you many more problems.
And desperation will set in.
And desperation will set in. And so for the average person out there must be where you say this is enough. Enough is enough. I am not I may have consumed this, but this not me. And you will be amazed angles in shooting pictures, angles in shooting videos can change the entire conversation. Editing. You have videos that people will deliberately edit and manipulate so that they look like what it's not. And then you will start to judge your own life by that and all of that. And I also think that the social media is a good one too, because it also gives the security agencies the opportunity to know those who are earning legit. And I shouldn't say this too often because I'll be giving out too much info. Let's quickly say hi to the latest married man in Citizen FM. Come Busayo. Happy married life.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Is he giving the vote of thanks?
Well,
on behalf of myself and my everybody, I want to thank you very much.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Busayo is forming gentleman.
No, but Busayo, before you go, how do you use social media? How has social media affected your life?
Well, very good. And, life is just so good when you have your social media handle, and you just have to keep yourself updated. For me, it has turned so many things around. Meet friends, networking, and most people. I was reading comment from my wife yesterday where she said that you're a celeb because he has been reading about me. He wanted to even see me, that he missed out of my wedding, that he has followed me on social media. So I was shocked. I had to ask a question. How did the person get to know me? He said he has been talking, that is this same Olowo Kiriolu outside that he got married. So I said, okay. So social media at least will help you to connect to people who don't know you. We want to get you advert, talking about promotion of their stuffs, and you get a lot of things on it, and for me it has helped positively.
Happy married life once again, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I had to sneak that in.
Yes.
Okay, so Lawrence, I don't know, for you as a person, on the average, how long do you spend on social media?
That's a difficult one. I've not done that analysis, but I think I spend pretty much time.
And then there's this aspect of the fact that we all have 24 hours a day.
Exactly.
And so if you're not tracking your time, if you're not tracking how long you're spending, you'd realize that you're doing almost nothing. And the social media gives you this false, there's a way they call it fox life, okay? It makes you feel like you are busy, but you could actually just be busy doing nothing.
Exactly. You see, I have to confess, I plead guilty. I spend too much time for my liking on the social media. What I try to do these days is that I make it a conscious effort that the moment I get into the house, I just make sure that my phone is very far away from me. I put it off, I put it on charging, and just let it be, and just try to see the little I can make with family bond and stuff like that. But sometimes also, if one is expecting a big story to break any moment, you keep going back to see whether it has dropped. If you are not on that, then your eyes will be glued on the TV and looking at the scroll bar, whether that story has broken and stuff like that. And so sometimes you get tempted to fall back on this, but on the average, sometimes I think we need to draw the line.
Yeah,
we really need, no matter how difficult it is.
Let's take a look at the issue of false misinformation and disinformation that has, encompassed the space of social media. Now you have people who have access; they know that they have access to people, and go deliberately to misinform or disinform. And unfortunately, many of us are not yet trained, with that double checking, fact checking, and so those are some of the challenges, because as elections come, there will be a lot of disinformation.
Exactly, and you see, just like you said, people need to develop that thick skin. One, there is no prize for forwarding a message. Nobody gets a trophy at the end of the day. Oh, you were the first person to forward this message.
Nobody even remembers you forwarded it.
Because that's the temptation that people get. You get something that, have you heard that ASO has been banned? The next thing, you forward it to your group chat, you forward it to this. No checking. Don't be in a hurry. That's what I am never in a hurry. Any information, the second step is any information I get. There are some traditional media outlets that are respected, that are credible.
And they're on social media too.
They're on social media. So you let that information pass through those. You check them. There are about 6, 7, 8, 10 of them. If you don't see that information in the 10 of them, it's likely that information is not correct. And even if you see that information in 1 or 2,
you can wait a little bit.
Wait a little bit. There's no hurry. No hurry, absolutely, because that's always where the problem is. You want to be in a hurry to push this story out. You have a blog, you have a page, you want to be the first. You say, don't forget you heard it first here. No, at the end of the day, because once you are forced to pull down a story once or twice, you've lost credibility.
That's not even as individuals, because these days there's a lot of citizen journalism, right? And so as an individual, if they know that you are the one who is always carrying the fake stories, you are the one who is always...
There are some sites like that you don't even bother. Once you see that this story is from this place, you don't even bother.
What I do when people send me fake stories like that, I warn the first time. Excuse me, have you double checked? Oh no, I haven't please don't send me messages like this until you double check. And if you do it 3 times, you get a strikeout. I'm blocking you from my WhatsApp, blocking you from anything. If you need to get in touch with me, send me a message, an SMS, or call, because it shows that you don't have the basic ethics. You're just going to raise my blood pressure for nothing, And that also brings us to the issue of fake videos. People don't know today that with the access to the internet, people can doctor almost anything and everything.
Sometimes they even pick up a video in far away Afghanistan and give the impression that it's happening in Oshodi, in Lagos, and stuff like that.
And so, as individuals, as citizens of this great nation, because we are not looking to burn a nation, without a nation we won't have citizens, and if we are running kitty kitty kata kata, we will not have Citizen FM to broadcast. So as the election seasons come upon us, hopefully, we will all take responsibility in what we decide to share via social media, WhatsApp, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. Let us remember that the responsibility of a greater nation lies with each and every one of us. And if we burn it down, there will be no rest for the rope that they used in tying the chicken. The chicken itself will not rest, right? And that's the Zuma Big Talk this morning. Thank you very much, Lawrence, for being a part of it.
Thank you, Kem.
And thank you to everyone who called in on the show. Maskman, Michael, Casey, MC Swagger, Kennedy Bode, Godwin, Maskman, Samuel, George, and of course to Muna Aka for getting me covered with the papers. All right, thank you so much. To Busaya, the latest groom in town, who's back from his honey. He didn't even do honey. He didn't. Anyways, this is Zuma's show. Zuma is honey, and that's why we're here. My name is Kem. I'll be back at 9. You get a full dose of me at that time on the Zuma Talking Point, and then at 10, you get a full dose of Lorenzo Moete, okay, as he takes us through insights today. All in all, remember the tune or the theme for today is gratitude. Gratitude in all and every experience. Have a great day and keep it locked on this station, Citizen FM 93.7. No, sell your vote. Elections are upon us, and we will continue to remind each other that this is not the time to sell your vote. This is the time to pay attention to ensuring that we find the right person, at least the person that God will give the grace, all right, to lead us further than we currently are. It's by Two-Face Idibia. Sorry.